making the subway tile floor. Your paper is going to be 12 by 18, which half of that is going to be 6 by 9. So once you make your horizon line, you can put it anywhere you want on the paper. What you're going to do is measure halfway, which my paper would be 6. So I'm going to put 3 dots. There's one at the top, one in the middle, and one at the bottom. That way I can line up the sections, those little dots, to make a straight line. If you did not already know how to do that, you do now. Now, you can start your 1-point perspective anywhere from the horizon line up, okay? Anywhere you want. The higher, the more the tiles are going to look like they're going up more. Just like my sample that I did earlier. And I think I'm going to do mine here. Okay. And then I have to have my increments. You can do you can do 1 inch. You can do a 1/2 inch. It's whatever you want to do, but don't go any larger than 1 inch on your 12 by 18 paper. So what you're going to do, and I do have longer rulers, so you don't have to use those ones that you have. So all I'm going to do is line this up, make a line. I'm going to line this up, make another line. Okay, and this is what you're going to do until you have all the lines for your floor down. And you're going to come to this side and you are going to do the same thing. Line it up with okay, so we have the floor. So now we're going to come back and it does, I'm not going to measure this, I'm just going to estimate it. So as you can see, the little subway tiles are forming. All right, so this is going to be your top half, this is going to be your bottom. All right, you can even go lower and do it here, and you can see how all this is going to change. Okay, so it's going to make it more longer. So make sure that you pick the angle that you want your floor to be. Okay, so you have the opportunity to figure out which one, whichever you pick, that's what you have to do for all of them. Okay. Half of your project finished with the floor, you're going to make a decision about what type of background you're going to have. Now, some of my favorite things, I love dogs and animals, so I did toe beans. I love the moon. I love night. I could do moon phases going all the way across. Maybe I just want to do a decoration with colored pencils where I'm just taking the pencil and just moving it back and forth so that I have this type of design, almost like scribbling. I think someone had this on their color assignment for the vocabulary, and I thought it was really, really a neat little design. Or flowers. You could do like hippie little flowers. Gosh, you could do a lot of different things as far as drawing. Another option that you have is taking, I have tons of magazines. So say you are a person that loves birds. I have old National Geographics that have some great images in them that you're able to use. Ooh, spider. Ugh, mosquito. That you're able to use. So let's say I cut this bird out and I glue it onto my board. But you have to cover up the entire piece. Okay, so you can add color to it before you add your images, whatever, but there needs to be a rhyme and a reason why you're using those images. Okay, just like with this one, I really like animals, so I'm using their toe beams, and I might put the moon phases across the outside of it. So maybe I want my background to be completely black. I don't know. I got to make some choices. Now, this area, you are also going to make some choices because it's almost like subway tile. And these are Sharpie markers. We have quite a bit of them. You could color every other one. And this is why this is called mixed media. We're using more than one media. Okay. Okay. You can color just whatever you want, actually. So if you want to do something that's black and white, that would be really neat if your shoe that you're going to draw is going to be real colorful. Having this black and white is going to have a contrast to that. Now, we are going to be drawing our shoe on a smaller piece of paper. We're going to cut it out and we're going to glue it onto it. All right, I thought that was going to be the easiest way to do it. But you'll get this on Monday, and we'll go ahead and get started. But we're going to do the background first.